Okay, I'm back, Jim Robinson. I had so much fun making that first video, I thought I'd just continue. Since I really didn't get everything said that I wanted to say. See, I'm uploading them to YouTube, and then other places that I found that you upload them, they give you about 100 megabytes or 10 minutes, and so you can't make the videos super, super long to get them uploaded, so that's why I got to kind of cut these videos short sometimes. Anyway, here's a few more things I was going to show you about this AMD trade. This will turn into a little bigger trading lesson here. Is on this Get software, when this number reads above 35, that's predicting that it's going to make a fifth wave. So this right now the software is saying everything is good for this to make a fifth wave. The momentum's good. This is just a normal correction. So this PTI, Profit Trading Index, um, if this were to get below 35, then it'd be suspect that this was going to go higher. So right now, again, you got to take it day by day. Right now, this still looks it's a legitimate trade to be looking to go long AMD. And then these lines, these blue and green lines, this kind of gives you a support area. Now, right now, I don't think it's going to trade down to there, just the way this was such a strong move up. But sometimes, it all is involved with momentum and Fibonacci and all kinds of probably numbers they use. And sometimes these numbers will be a little closer. I mean, if this were to trade down to 5 or 6, I wouldn't, probably wouldn't be considering buying it anymore. But it'd still be a possibility. But anyway, so these really aren't in play right now. A lot of times they are. Now here's another interesting indicator this has. Excuse me, it's called the eclipse indicator. And if you click the last bottom and the last high, it gives you, when this comes together, the shadow and this come together, that means it thinks it's the low end for this stock. And it looks like there's quite a bit of room between these right now, but this could just make another little down day tomorrow, or another little couple down days, and this could close in here, and that would say a lows in. And again, I'm not trying to show the things the software can do. I'm just telling you there's a lot of things that's coming in on this trade that looks like a bottom might be coming in here pretty quick. So the ellipse indicator. And then let me see, there was one other thing I was going to show you here. Well, stochastics we can look at. Stochastics is another one. See how it had a black line above here? That means that the market's trending. And then usually when the stochastics comes down into oversold after a market is trending, usually the market will pop back up and make a new high. So that's another thing saying that this market has a good chance to go up and make a new fifth wave high. And I guess that's about it for right now. Oh, here's one. The make or break, and again, this is done with kind of Fibonacci, and all these things are done with momentum and Fibonacci, and probably something else that I don't even know about. Like I said, this is like a proprietary thing on some of this stuff. But here's an interesting one too, and this just kind of shows you how everything's lining up. The stochastics is coming into oversold. There's a red bar. We got the Elliott 3-4 count, Elliott trigger, which isn't showing right now. Looks like it might be getting ready to go a buy signal if the stock turns up. We got the ellipse we just looked at, and that looks like it might be calling a low pretty soon. Now here's the thing, here's the make or break, and this gives you a target if we do get in the trade and things are going good and it heads higher. You click this top, and it gives you where it thinks the stock might make a top, which is coming in about, the high of this thing is about almost 11, 1062, 11. This is just going to be a general area, so it's predicting a top to come in here somewhere, and actually it's got the hash marks over here, so it's saying this stock might take a little while to get up to that top, but that's fine too, as long as it gets up there. These hash marks say the top will come in for this stock 219, so February 19th through March 10th, and that just means it might base a little bit in here and then head up and go up here. But this is the make or break, and then the Fibonacci projections are higher, about 13, and then it's projecting that it could even go up to $15 a share. So again, that's just kind of a trading lesson, how a trade comes comes into play on this GET software. And then I am looking at other things too, like just other technical analysis indicators like moving averages. If we I just looked at the 50-day moving average on another charting software, and the 50-day moving average is coming up, and this is right at the 50-day moving average, so that's a support area. So there's other things I look at. This gives you a good idea of the kind of trades we're going to be taking in the premium newsletter and the way that I look to get them, and I think this is going to be a good trade. Just a pullback in an uptrend, and then we're going to go long and see what happens. So thanks again for listening to this video. Jim Robinson, ProfitTrading.com.